What's going on, everybody? It is Bobby, aka Vintage. Just kidding. Nobody calls me that. But I am not even a part-time reseller. I probably dedicate anywhere between 2 to 10 hours a week buying and selling stuff. Sometimes more, sometimes less, just depending on how busy I am. But I source all my stuff from thrift stores, flea markets, garage sales, Facebook Marketplace, go to retail stores, game shops, any place that I can find something to make a little money on. And I started doing this about 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, 2 years to this scale, but 2.5 years ago when our son was born. And I kind of got back into collecting because I wanted my son to play with the toys that I played with as a kid. And those of you that collect know that collecting is it's expensive nowadays. So I would start buying big lots of stuff, keep what I wanted, and then sell off the other stuff to basically fund that, because I couldn't justify spending that kind of money on things, because they are just things, out of our living expenses or my paycheck or whatever. It quickly kind of snowballed and transformed into an actual business, because I started making more money than I was spending buying and collecting stuff. And as the name would suggest, vintage loot. I primarily gravitate towards what I call nerd stuff, and because I'm a big nerd at heart. And what I mean by that is any video games, comic books, trading cards, memorabilia, pop culture stuff, old toys, that type of stuff is what I kind of gravitate towards. But I started getting tired of going to a Goodwill or thrift store or something like that, and they didn't have any video games or whatever, and you just walk out. And to me, that was kind of a wasted trip, because I live out in the middle of nowhere and I got to drive 30 minutes to get to any of these places. So I started kind of looking around to see what else I could kind of diversify and to start making some more money. So when I started doing that, that's when my business started to kind of grow. We're in the process of moving about 6 hours away to another state and building a house. And building a house is extremely expensive. So we're trying to save as much money and pay for as many things as we can out of pocket. So that's where this business really helps us out. My wife is on board, and she's been helping me for probably the past year or so. We bought a giant comic book collection. I mean, maybe not compared to some people's, but it was a lifetime collection, and we still have tons and tons of long boxes that she's been going through, pricing stuff out, separating stuff we need to grade, making a pile for whatnot, and different things like that. But now that my son is a little older, this is what we do on the weekends. Him and I go to thrift stores or garage sales, stuff like that. And that's our fun time together. And he has a blast, I have a blast. So I thought it might be kind of fun to start filming what we're doing, how we do it, and maybe it can be useful to some people. But if not, then I get to capture those memories and see those smiles on his face for years and years to come, because we'll have it all recorded. So with that being said, let's go thrifting. We're here at another store. Last time I was here, they had some vintage Motu stuff, but it was kind of priced above eBay, so I passed on it. But this thing, they have a list for $25, I think, and it goes for like $100 and something on eBay. I just don't know if I want to mess with shipping it. I got my trusty sidekick here. Aiden, you say hi. Crazy hair. But yeah, we're at a Habitat resale store. Let's see if we find any other good stuff. Alright, so looking at their media section. Got some games, unfortunately nothing good. I thought I might have found a couple of the P90X. These are usually something to watch out for. Unfortunately, these ones are not worth anything, even sealed. They go for like $8. So we'll keep looking.
checking out the toy section. Not seeing anything. Tried looking this up, didn't know if this might be something. Couldn't find any sold comps. So, pass on that. But Aiden found a Boba Fett that we just saw at Walmart for $20 for $3. Do you want it?
Yeah.
Are we getting it?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll keep looking. Still got some more stuff to look through. Across this 2013 Pokemon Clinic case or something. I just looked it up. If it had the figures in it, it'd be worth like $30. But as it is, it's like $20 with shipping. It's going to be $10-12 to ship it out anyway. So, but Pokemon stuff is always something to keep an eye out because the old stuff is worth a lot. Even some of the new stuff. We have George Harrison playing over here. Are you done with it? Pulling into another Goodwill. This is their game section. They at least have games and are sending everything in to online, but nothing doing. They used to have a pretty good media selection, but it's gotten not the case anymore. Right. I'm looking at the toy section. I've sold some of these Nerf Rebellas before, the crossbow, and this one is $4, and this one sells for like I gotta get that off. Magic marker, magic scraper, or whatever. They clean up. These sell for like $20 to $30 on eBay. So pick this up. Keep a lookout for Nerf stuff. There's another one that I'm gonna look up, and we'll keep going. I was coming up and saw this Olaf, and I got really excited because there's a 48-inch one. I don't know if you can see it. Can't get back far enough. That sells for like $200 and some. I think this is like the 30-some inch one. It goes for like $20. But keep a lookout for Disney plush. There's a Dalmatian. And then the Zorg. It came in like a pack with Buzz. If you find both of them, you can sell it for like $60. This is $2.99. I think that cord just pops in. But there's not Buzz. I don't really want to mess with shipping it. He's having fun. That's all that matters. This is his favorite thing to do. Highly recommend it if you have kids. Go thrifting, and your kids can just sit in the cart and play with toys. And you don't have to buy them. See? He's putting it back. He's coming up and looking at their hats and found this one, which I think are like $2, $3. Sells for around 20 something. You guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but these vintage, I'm trying like this. These vintage tracksuits, they go for anywhere between like $40 to like $80, depending on it. And the zippers are all good on them. You want to go to the popcorn store? Popcorn store means Rule King. $8. I think I'm gonna do it. All right, so we just left Goodwill, and we spent a total of, it's gonna be backwards, 14. I don't know if you can see it. Where's it at? Right there, backwards. But it's $14.61 is what we spent, and we got the hat, the gun, the Nike outfit, vintage Nike jogger outfit, and a Demon Slayer movie t-shirt or something. I don't know. Hold the gun? Alright, you can hold the gun. There you go. Alright. Yeah, I think it was all in all a good trip. Right, Aiden? What do you think?
Yeah.
You ready to go get some popcorn?
Yeah.
You want to get popcorn?
Yeah.
Alright, let's get popcorn. We were at another Goodwill, and it is packed. But we found this 2001 Kenobi's fighter. It's missing the pieces, but it goes for, I think, around like $20 with shipping. So for $1.50, might as well pick it up. And this Batman, I don't know, Aiden will probably like it. He's having a blast. This old Lincoln Log set, it goes for about $30. It's only $2.99, but the front of it's faded, and I can't get in to see if it's complete or not. So I think I'm gonna pass on that. Like I was saying before, look out for Nerf stuff. Just found this nitro launcher. It's missing the card that goes with it and stuff. Complete, it goes for like 45 bucks, but this thing should go for around $20. Yeah, for $1.99. Why not? All right, so we just got out of Goodwill. Aiden, how you feeling? Aiden, how you doing? You want to hold the toys? Okay. All right. So we got the Nerf gun, the Nerf Nitro thing for 99 cents. Goes for probably, I don't know, 15 to 25. We'll see. We got the 2001, what was that? Attack of the Clones, I think. Kenobi's Starfighter. For, you want to hold this one? Yeah. All right. For $1.49. And that goes for, in the condition, it's missing some of the pieces, but in the condition it goes for, there were some sold comps for like $20, including the shipping, like ship. You're done with the gun? Or done with this one? Yeah. All right. Jeez. And then we got the Batman. I don't know if this is worth anything. This guy wanted it, so we got it. Because it was, oh man, it was $1.49. Holy cow, Aiden. They're expensive. Yeah. But in total, it's going to be backwards, but in total we spent $4.32. And we should, after shipping, fees, and everything, make probably like 25 bucks. We are back home. We got everything laid out that we picked up from the Goodwill and the couple Goodwills we went to and the Habitat store. We got we'll start over here. We got the Demon Slayer movie t-shirt, anime movie t-shirt. We got the Kenobi Starfighter, a couple Nerf, the Nerf Rebella, Nerf Nitro, the military hat, and the vintage tracksuit. And all in all, we spent a total of $18.93. And a rough breakdown of what we're going to be making just off this stuff, not including the tracksuit, we should make around $45. So we doubled our money already. And there's only a couple items, so it's going to be super easy to list. But this tracksuit, it's a wild card. Because some of them I looked up and they go for $30, $40. But then there's a couple that go for over $100, like $160. I saw one go for. And it's in really good condition. All the zippers are good. There's no stains on it. There's no tears. So we'll see what that's going to turn out to be. It could be a huge home run, but we'll just have to see. But all in all, just in this stuff, these few items, 6 total, with only having $18.93 into it, we should make about $100 to $150 depending on what that goes for. And this isn't even everything we picked up this weekend. We had a huge haul from a Field & Stream and a Target clearance that it deserved its own video, because we're going to be making almost $1,300 on everything, which is just crazy. So a nice little pickup for only spending a couple hours. Should be making $100 or so. Not bad. So if you guys enjoyed this video or found it useful or entertaining or anything at all, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe.
or else my son might cry. And you don't want that on your conscience. Thanks, guys.